Pushing the shuttle over. 5-2. Of course, recently lost to Victor Axelsen and straight games there. The lead. It's the first time in the game. How about from that talent? And again. It's called out. He challenged it.
Needs a jab, challenge.
It's all wide. Too easily. Glorious to watch. Good work by Christie. One of the best players on the other end. Good defense. That's just... smart. So it's all out attack from lost out in the second round of the Australian Open to Ang Seo-yong, another Malaysian. Was his last tournament. It's out. Yeah, the Malaysian here. After taking the lead at 5-all, he hasn't really looked back since. He missed that. That's trick. And he's starting to turn this and really being able to make his move. That's with his forehand there. Just wide.
Service over.
Many, many more to go.
Okay.
First game 19-21, and then came back to win 21-14, 21-15. Can he do that here? Is the question. That's a fabulous match. Right. Their matches went to 3. Thomas Cup in 28, first game 21-16, then dropped the second 18-21 and won the third 21-18. Free love up. World Championships appearance. That epic match. 21. Taking the more patient approach here, both players. Just out. The first. We got to the quarterfinals in 2019 and 2021. Lost to Zhao Junping in 3 games, 19-21, 21-11, 19-21. Li Zijie. Send it out as well. It's a good save. The rally here of the World Championships. How about that for a story? Wide.
Fault.
Fantastic smash.
Okay.
Of this second game. At one point he was 4 down. Hand since. Finds himself trailing once more. To be more strategic with his shot making, Christy. That's okay. How about that for an exchange? Again. He's having to give chase. Plays the smash. It's impossible to return, really. He's won 8.
Service over.
Just landed out, but has to be accurate.
Fault.
Again. that time, though. That's so much better. And sometimes it's simple strategy like that is what he needs. In this first round match. One match point saved.
Okay.
Lee Zijia knocks out the number 5 seed in the World Championships 20. A straight games win over Jonathan Christie. And
but he certainly peaked in 22. I mean, he's won twice as many titles on the World Tour as his opponent here today. He's Olympic bronze medalist. He's won the All England. The quality of the man when he's at his best is right up there.
Oh, brilliant charge forward, Lee Zijia to love.
It also makes a bit of a statement. To lose the tie 3-2 than it would to lose the tie 4-1.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when Malaysia have their next round, you know, in the quarterfinals, yes, they'll have a tougher draw, but Lee Zijia will need to find some form or be in form. And
Exactly.
use that match to get there.
He's going to be he's going to be key from now on, from the knockouts.
Nobody wants to play at third singles against Lee Zijia. I can assure you of that. I wouldn't really want to play against Koki Watanabe either.
And given that, you know, Malaysia's strength lies in its men's doubles, it might often come down to Lee Zijia in the 5th, right?
It should have today.
Yes.
Shouldn't it? I mean, it looked at the mid-game point in that last men's doubles we saw with Sowoyik and Nurizadin. It looked completely over. It looked like, all right, it's going to be 2-all.
Yeah.
And it'll come down to this match.
Well, it's a good start from Lee Zijia here.
Just long.
Serves over.
And there's also concerns that Lee Zijia's ankle injury is not quite gotten over it yet. Of course, last year it was the back, but he's had a recurring ankle injury this year. And there is concerns about that.
Yeah, I doubt they'd be using him a lot in the group stages if there was still some serious concerns, so I'd hope he's in good shape.
Serves over. 5-2.
Now, the interesting thing for me here would be, would Koki Watanabe still go for it, or would he kind of try and play a bit more cautiously, don't want to risk any injury or any sort of troublesome situations, given that the knockouts are coming up?
Serves
That's
over.
an interesting question, actually, for him.
3-5.
What does it matter now? But, you know, your own personal record is at stake, your own pride. He does have that 3-0 head-to-head record. He doesn't want to give that away. A 4-0 record is quite imposing, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the next time they meet.
Serves over.
That is trademark.
Well, that's a weapon we haven't really seen much of today.
Yeah. Trademark, Lee Zijia. Oh. And it's a thing of beauty.
It's the pace as well, the accuracy. I remember watching him, might be going back 18 months now, I'm not sure, in China a while back, and he had a good week. I think he lost, might have been to Shou Tianchen. But he beat somebody in the semi-final. And I remember thinking to myself, look, when this guy is on, he's on at his best, he's a world beater. There's absolutely no reason why he can't get back into the sort of top 3 in the world, really.
I mean, the way he was going back in 22, everyone had him pegged for being the next world number 1.
Yeah.
8-3.
And that was a time, if you remember, you still had the Axelsons and Momotas in pretty good nick.
Yeah, I mean, that's going back 7 years now to that All-England final in 2019. No, 2021, 5 years ago,
Yeah.
apologies. But he beat Axelson 21-9 in the third.
I remember that.
Golden point in the first, you remember that?
Yeah.
30-29.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that final very well. And that was when he, you know, he kind of had said that, you know, that's when everyone was saying that this is now your next big thing. And Malaysia had finally felt we found someone for Lee Chong Wei, you know. And unfortunately, injury has had a big say in Lee Zijia's career of late.
Yeah, and he had that issue, of course, with the national team and the ban.
Yeah.
Serves over.
And I find it's quite interesting that
5-9.
you've got Tae Soo Bok sitting there, Lee Chong Wei's former coach, looking on as Lee Zijia goes about his match. With questions of, can he bring out in Lee Zijia what he did with Lee Chong Wei?
Well played.
That is very well played.
6-9.
Koki Watanabe knowing exactly what he wanted to do there.
Yeah, Zijia had to sort of gamble in defence. Had to pick one side or the other.
6-9.